Right, we're going to do a couple of things to warm us up before we look at number block number 13. Hooray. Okay, so we're going to start with, can you guess the shape in the bag? Okay, so this shape has got a nice curved line, but also a straight side as well. So, can you think of a shape that might have that? It's also half of a circle. Let's have a look. Can you guess what it is? It's a semicircle. Okay, so can you see if there's anything in your house that looks the same shape as a semicircle? Can you see your curved line like in the circle, and we've got our straight part here. Okay, go and see if you can find some semicircles. This took me ages to find, actually. This is harder than I thought. But in this picture, can you see there's a semicircle there? I wonder how many semicircles you can find. I've looked for ages. Oh, I've just found another one, sort of. Can you spot? Mr. Happy's eyes are a bit like a semicircle, aren't they? I suppose his mouth is too big, it goes a bit too straight, doesn't it? Alright, hope you found more than I did. Right, Puffins, this is something new. We were going to use this just before we broke up from Easter because we were given it just before then. This is like a counting stick, and we can pretend that each one of these sections are different numbers. So if we pretended each one was worth 1, let's see how many we've got all together. So let's count together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Can you see that? Alright, so 10 sections. So that's if they were worth 1. So if this is number 1 and this one is number 10, what is this yellow one? Can you work it out? What's the yellow one? Let's see if you're right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you say 6, you're right. So if this is 1 and they're worth 1 each, where is number 9? Right, there's 2 ways you could work this one out. Or a few, I suppose, but we've got this one. You could go on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Or, because we knew there were 10 sections, and this was number 10, it could have just gone 1 less is 9. But we don't have to pretend they're just 1s. We could pretend they're 2s as well, so we could count each one in 2s. So instead of going 1, 2, 3, let's count in 2s. Ready? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, do you know what's next? 14, 16, 18, 20. So 10 2s make 20. Can you find where number 10 is this time? But remember, we're counting in 2. So where is number 10? You found it? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Alright? Okay, let's see if you can predict what's going to come next. Alright, so I'm not going to start on number 1 or number 2. I'm going to start on the number 5. Now listen to how I count. If I go up in 1s or 2s or a different number, and then you've got to tell me the next number, okay? So I'm going to start on number 5. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What do you think this number is? Now, I was counting up in 1s because I was only going with each number. So let's see, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. you said 11, you were right. Right, listen again. 10, 9, 8, 7. What's this one? Now, what was I doing this time? I was actually counting backwards, and I was going back in ones. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Okay. Right, I'm going to do another one. I'm going to go 10, 20, 30, 40. What's this one? See if you're right. I'm counting in tens this time. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Okay? We'll do some of those often. Now, if you freeze it, pause your video, you could play that in lots of different ways. You could challenge your mums and dads, or they could challenge you. They could say, if this is number 6 and you're going in ones, what's this number? So you could play that, or even make one yourself. Okay, let's go on to number 13. Right, so watch Numberblocks number 13 first with the link, but shh, don't say his name, remember? Because I think we watched this, didn't we, as a treat on the last day before we went off, because number 13 is unlucky for some. It's not for me though. I was born on the 13th. It's a good number. But shh, don't say 13. Go and watch it. Right, have you watched that? Oh, number 13. Shh, don't say his name, something might happen. Okay, right, are you ready? Let's stand up. Let's do 13 star jumps. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Right, let's do 13 claps. You ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Right, go and find 13 objects in your house. See if you can find the same things if possible to make it easier to count, and bring them back and show me that you've got 13. And remember, you have to say the sentence like it might be, I have got 13 bogies. I don't know. Off you go. Right, I've got some pennies this time. Now, I did see somebody on Tapestry had a good idea, and they was using the tops of milk bottles. They're all quite, aren't they? They're the same size and small to you, so maybe if you save some of those, that would be a good thing to count with. Right, I have got 13 pennies. Okay, let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I have got 13 pennies, or I have got 13 1-penny coins. Can you see that? Can you see that 13 is made of 10 and 3? So 1 whole 10 and 3 ones. Okay, well done if you've counted to 13. So, which number blocks made 13 today? We had the number block 10, and of course, Mrs. Oh, I am the best number block ever. I am so clever. Number 3. Now, when they were put together, don't say number 13, it's unlucky. We got number 13, didn't we? Okay, so number 13 is made up of a 10 and a 3. It's 1 10 and 3 ones. Okay, so 13 is 10 and 3 more. With your number cards, can you find the number 13 in your pack? Can you find number 13? If you need some time, just pause it for a second. And the number 13 is this one. And on the digits that you can see, if I put it underneath, that it shows you that 13 has 3 ones, 1, 2, 3, and then just one set of the number 10. So 13 is 1 10 and 3 ones. Now, can you make it with your Numicon pieces? How can you make 13? Can you show me, though, with the 10 and 1 3? Go. Pause if you need to. I'm just going to get mine. So there is my 1 10, and there is the 3 ones. Put it on the top. Now, is number 13 odd or even? What do you think? Now, if you remember that other number box episode, because, look, hasn't got that flat top, hasn't got another 2 here, it means it can't be shared into 2, because look, if you cut it down in half, on this side we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, and on this half we get 1 less, which would make 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So number 13 is odd. A bit like some of the puffins. Okay, well that's maths for today. See you later.